Good morning, brothers and sisters. Today we're going to be memorizing Numbers 9:23. Oh, and this is Danny from CatchForChrist.net. As always, we're going to be using Scripture Typer Bible Memory System app. Highly recommend this app. Please see the first video on this playlist for a more in-depth tutorial on how I like to use this app and try to get the most out of it. This is the home screen. You're going to hit My Verses. Then you'll hit the plus sign. At the bottom right-hand corner, you'll hit New Verse. And then you'll just scroll, or you'll choose the book that you'll be in, and then enter the chapter and verse notation. You can do more than one verse. You can also choose different English translations, and you can organize your verses into different categories if you like to. Then you hit Import Verse Text. It'll appear below if you're connected to the internet, and then you'll hit Save. After that, you just scroll down to wherever that verse is located and start a 3-step process. Now, the first step is to type it. All that means is you're going to be hitting the first letter of each word, and the word should turn from gray to black. So, at the Lord's command, they encamped, and at the Lord's command, they set out. They obeyed the Lord's order in accordance with his command through Moses. Numbers 9:23. Once again, at the Lord's command they encamped, and at the Lord's command they set out. They obeyed the Lord's order in accordance with his command through Moses. Numbers 9:23. And one more time, at the Lord's command they encamped, and at the Lord's command they set out. They obeyed the Lord's order in accordance with his command through Moses. Numbers 9:23. The second step is to memorize it. Now the app is going to take away half the words, and now you're essentially filling in the blanks. But you're still going to hit the first letter of each word. At the Lord's command they encamped, and at the Lord's command they set out. They obeyed the Lord's order in accordance with his command through Moses. Numbers 9:23. Now when you make a mistake on the second step, it's going to leave behind what's called a heat signature. It's going to let you know where you made a mistake previously. And every other time you do memorize it, it's going to alternate which half the words are visible. At the Lord's command they encamped, and at the Lord's command they set out. They obeyed the Lord's order in accordance with his command through Moses. Numbers 9:23. And once again, at the Lord's command they encamped, and at the Lord's command they set out. They obeyed the Lord's order in accordance with his command through Moses. Numbers 9:23. And the last step is to master it. You're going to be typing it without any on-screen helps. So at the I keep doing it. At the Lord's command they encamped. At the Lord's gotta remember those conjunctions, really important. At the Lord's command they encamped, and at the Lord's command they set out. They obeyed the Lord's order in accordance with the command, his command through Moses. Numbers 9:23. Let's try it again. Once you get 100%, I like to try to get at least 3 times at 100%. At the Lord's command they encamped, and at the Lord's command they set out. They obeyed the Lord's order in accordance with his command through Moses. Numbers 9:23. Yeah, so once you get 100%, I recommend, like I said, try to get at least 3 times at 100%. That, I think, really will help you in the long run when you try to recall and review the verse in the future. So I think it's important to put, just a little extra work in on the first try, and that'll help you a lot, I think, down the road. And it's a great way to memorize passages from Scripture. But it's always important to remember to read verses in their context so you can understand, have a better understanding of what is actually being said and what it means. But thank you for watching. This is Danny from CatchForChrist.net. Have a great day, and God bless.